Hold on, just give me a minute there. So I'm going to teach you how to protect your crypto from cyber attacks and how not to get hacked. All right. So I'm going to teach you today, and I got some solutions. So watch this live stream in its entirety. Okay. Now let me just get the slide up. Okay. How not to get hacked. So the first one is use two-factor authentication for all your exchanges and accounts. Or some people call it multi-factor authentication. Use if they find your password, if they get your password, but you got two-factor authentication, they will not be able to get into your account. So this gives you an extra level of protection. The second one I'd like to add is install Wallet Guard to reduce your chances of getting hacked. That's another good system. I will show you how to get that later on. Another very important tip: use a strong password for your exchange accounts and a different password for each account. Reason why, say if one password gets compromised or gets exposed, at least you still got another. So at least all your other accounts aren't exposed with the one password. So in other words, just have a different password for each account. So you're isolating it. Say one account gets exposed, one password gets exposed, they can't access all your other accounts. And use a very strong password as well. Make sure you add letters and uppercase, lowercase, and add some characters to it. Make it nice and strong. Another tip I would give is use a separate email just for your crypto accounts if possible. So this isolates it, it segregates it, so you know what's been exposed and what hasn't been exposed. That's quite easy to do anyway. Run an antivirus program on your PC, um, the Norton or Malwarebytes or Avira or whatever you want to use. Run a security scan maybe once a week or so. So you at least you know your system is clean. There's no malware, no keyboard loggers and stuff like that. The second one is lock your wallet when you're not using it. That's for MetaMask. With MetaMask, you have the option to lock your wallet. So if you're not using it, lock it. And better yet, disconnect from the DeFi applications if you're not using it. So that'll reduce your chance of getting hacked quite quite significantly. Another very important thing: you do just this one thing alone. This will save you. Oh, do not store your crypto on exchange. That is very critical. You know, exchanges are getting more and more communistic. It's just not safe on exchange. There's so many nefarious actors in crypto. Exchanges getting hacked. exchanges getting bankrupt, wash trading and stuff like that. So just do not store your crypto on exchange if possible. Get a hardware wallet or use Fireblock's institutional grade custody to store your crypto. That's the solution, which we're gonna talk about that later on in further detail. Another way not to get hacked: use a VPN, virtual private network. That gives you a bit more privacy, so they don't have your exact IP address. Um, don't use public Wi-Fi networks. Very important. Do not use public Wi-Fi networks. It's not safe. They could be attackers or hackers on the network. Let me see if there's anybody actually watching. Oh, really? Nobody's watching? Wow. How not to get hacked? So you got social engineering attacks. Um, don't click on phishing links. That's usually sent through the email. Very important. Don't ever give anybody a seed phrase. That is vital. That is vital. Don't ever give anybody a seed phrase, a 12 word or 24 word seed phrase. Don't ever give it to anybody. Don't take screenshots of your seed phrase on your phone, as convenient as it is. Don't ever do that. It's not safe. If you want to store your seed phrases, write it down physically, and store it in a safe, so nobody can access it. Put it like a fireproof bag or something, Um, in relation to the phishing links, I will show you what some phishing links look like. Hold on a minute, if I can. Okay. So Ledger, being the bunch of communist assholes that they are, because they don't care about their customers. See, what some of these hackers did, they pretended to be from Ledger, so they sent a Ledger email, all right, saying security action required. This is a scam. It looks legitimate, but it's not. So you see how it says right there to update the firmware. Yeah, don't ever do that. That's how they put the malware into your computer, and it looks very legitimate, because Ledger would never make you do that. See, here's how you know that it's a phishing link. If you look at the email right there, you see how the email is not from Ledger directly. It's not a legitimate email address. It's deutschcenter.com.pa, so it's not legit. So that's how you know it's a phishing link. It's a scam. They're trying to steal your crypto. Don't ever click on that link. Just report it. And this is what the website looks like. This is another fake website. So they want you to verify the seed phrase of your device. Don't ever do that. Never ever do that. If you look here at the domain name, that is definitely not a legitimate Ledger website. It's a scam. It's a phishing link. Don't ever give them your seed phrase. They get your seed phrase, you're done. You're finished. They can steal your crypto. Um, so very critical, and they like to send this through emails. Yeah, they like to make it look important. They make it look legitimate. Wow, still nobody's watching. Oh man. Can't even believe it. Wow. Okay. So we've covered that. Here's how you protect yourself, right? This is what I highly recommend. Institutional grade custody, right? I highly recommend looking at using Fireblocks institutional grade custody as it has the best security and custodial practices. Caleb and Brown is one of the best crypto exchanges in the world. They offer free institutional grade custody along with your own personal broker. This type of service is usually only reserved for high net worth investors and institutions. But now the everyday person has access to these services. It's free to sign up. I use Caleb and Brown myself, highly recommend them. What you can do, you can choose to have a portion of your crypto with Caleb and Brown, or you can have all of it in Caleb and Brown. I have like about half of it in Caleb and Brown, and then the rest of it I'll put in a hardware wallet. If you're looking for a hardware wallet, the best hardware wallet, in my professional opinion, is, hold on a minute, um, Aleppo. That's a very good one. I think it's the best. I have one myself. Um, they support most of the cryptos. The reason why I like Aleppo is because it's easy to use. I like the interface, and I think it's secure because it's got an air gap. It's air gapped. It's the world's first air gapped hardware wallet. There it says right there. The world's first air gapped crypto card wallet. So they got, if you go on their website, Aleppo's great, guys. And you can get the card, or you can get the. Now they got a special as well, the Cyber Monday sale. So I'm just trying to find the. Oh, that's cool. Nice design. So if you go on, I like the Titan personally. This is what I use. Yeah, it even got rated by Forbes as well. Best crypto wallet for 2024. Guys, whatever you do, please do not buy a Ledger wallet or Tangent. Please stay away from those hardware wallets. Those are the worst hardware wallets on the market. They're in bid with the government, especially Ledger. So it's very easy to use. I like it, man. I really do. It's nice. Looks like a phone, but it's not. Yeah, not too expensive as well. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that. Another one. See, different hardware wallets support different assets. So you can Decent. That's another good one you could use. I got one myself. Just make sure whatever crypto you has is supported by that hardware wallet. I'll show you another good one. The ones I'm showing you are the ones that I'll recommend. So as far as I'm concerned, all the other ones are shit. Another good one. It's called Trezor. Very common, very popular. They've been around for years. Yeah, they look nice as well, man. Nice touchscreen. So yeah, do check them out. Okay, let's get back onto the slide. I will. Okay, we spoke about Caleb and Brown. You got fake tokens as well. Fake tokens are counterfeit digital assets designed to look like legitimate cryptocurrencies. They are often named after existing well known tokens and may even replicate their symbols and brandings. The primary goal of creating these tokens is usually to mislead investors and capitalize on the reputation of established cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I know crypto, man. It's like the wild, wild west, man. Just filled with criminals everywhere. Be aware of fake crypto. There are thousands of cryptos. Some of them are not legitimate projects. Check the token address on CoinMarketCap. All right, let's go on CoinMarketCap. We'll go on CoinGecko actually. I will show you. It's quite important. This is quite important to know. So hold on a minute. So I will try one. Look at Shibu Inu, for example. Shiba Inu. If you look, you got so many Shiba Inu. So which one is the legitimate Shiba Inu? Got Shiba Coin, you got Wall Street Shiba, Shiba Saga, Baby Shiba Inu, Shiba Verse. Yeah, you got you know, Wrapped Bone. You got Bit Shiba. You got heaps. So I know this is the legitimate one. So we'll click on this. This is the main. This is the real Shiba Inu. Ooh, looks like they got it hacked. So what you do, you click on the contract address right here. You can do this on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Uh, Come on, man. If you click on it, by the time this thing loads up, man, I'm not telling you to buy Shiba Inu or anything, but have a look. Um, so if you, let me show you. I know this is not the best setup, but if you look, a lot of orders. You got the holders. You got about 1.56 million in holders. Yeah. So this was legit. So this project's legit. As far as it's not a fake. I will show you. Wait. So if you go on the bottom here, see how it's sold on all these legitimate exchanges: KuCoin, OKEx, Binance. So this you can tell is the legitimate crypto. Okay, so yeah. Um, all right, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. It looks like nobody's fucking watching anyway because of this broke dick platform. So hopefully somebody learned something from it. I really hope. You know, I know this is not the best setup, but I'll put a link in there for. I'll just put it in the description. Screw it. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. Let me show you something. Okay, so this is a wallet guard. So if you do DeFi, you do a lot of crypto, check this out. Wallet guard, it's free. So it reduces all these phishing links and all stuff like that, you know. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah. Something to look at. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video there. Please like and share and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Thank you.